Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at Kevin Harvick's 2014 Kentucky Speedway race win. Another one of our wonderful, massive group of Diecast reviews coming this weekend. So make sure if you haven't already, do subscribe and hit that notification bell. We got loads of videos. They're going to be coming all weekend long. I will be in Kansas, or I am in Kansas. I'm recording these all early. But these are all going to post, so you're going to get a ton of Diecast reviews to enjoy. So be sure, if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when those go live. But let's go ahead and get into this video by taking a look at the box and the rest of it that comes with this diecast. So we're starting with the Nationwide Race Win box from 2014. Basically, the 2014 box style was just this, the series logo, and this was for Cup Series as well. Raced version, same thing over here. This, and then you would have the sticker for the race win, whether that be Kevin Harvick, Casey Kane, Chase Elliott, whoever had that sticker there. Same sticker would be over here, and then you would go over to this side, and you've got the silver sticker, which has I'm going to break down the silver sticker quick. So, driver, car, year, and body, quantity made, and part number. So that part number is not really a big deal. You can see, ooh, look at that. Once I use my finger as a backlight, you can see it really clearly. But anyway, that part number really doesn't do much unless you're searching for it by that number. It's usually a SKU number. I just know that now from running the website that's something that I use a lot. So anyway, we'll go over here. We got Kevin Harvick, John R. Elliott Hero Campaign 300 winner, Sparta, Kentucky, June 27th, 2014. 2 hours and 15 minutes was the race time. He started 7th, 200 total laps for 300 miles, 7 cautions for 30 laps, 6 different leaders. He led 14 laps and won by just under a second. 42nd career Nationwide Series win. And then we flip it. Oops. We got to flip it to the back. We got Harvick takes home the win in Kentucky. So 7 caution, 30 laps, but basically starting 7th, it doesn't really have any actual story. That's the problem with these. They don't tell a good story, but that's okay. It's up to the fan to remember. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this diecast. So down the left side, we have our number 5 Kroger paint scheme, which is really interesting because it goes from blue to purple to pink. A very interesting group of colors all coming together at once. But you can see we do have this kind of pink little swoosh coming down the side, and then the purple is like an outline that goes all the way around and then back up. You can see the bright yellow splitter down here below. Nationwide Series, Coors Light Pull Awards all up there. You can see the arrow, not really over the jack spot, but that's okay. We got Kroger, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Prilosec OTC. You can see just a bunch of different sponsors here. Kevin Harvick on the name rail there with the Twitter, Facebook, and the old Instagram logo there. Those are all old logos technically, but the other two are still fairly similar. You can see actually even on the driver post here, you've got Armour, Budweiser, Miller. I can't tell which one's up at the top, but number 5 on the roof, we got all the Kroger logos. You can see you pop the roof flaps open there. Onto the back of the car, Prilosec, Kroger, and Crest. You see the number 5 on the right side, and then the Camaro rear bumper decal. We go ahead and pop that open. We do have our fuel cell in the rear, white chassis with a red box or red cell, and then you've got the clear tube that runs to the opening up here, kind of I think what they call the catch can or the ventilating tube. Then you got the main fueling tube, which is black. DIN number on this one is 181. We got Crest on the rear deck lid. Over to the right side, you can see we got Crest again, all that here. Again, not a lot of race detail, though. Here's our first little hint of detail, and that's around here. You can see that little black mark. And, of course, obviously they got marks on the tires and stuff like that, but otherwise it is very, very clean. You can see tiny little dirt spots on here, but otherwise it is very, very clean. You get up to the nose of the car, and you'll start to see a little something, and I mean a little. You can see a little bit of those little yellow tape pieces on the grill. Tiny little black marks down there along the splitter. I mean, you can barely see them as is. Let's see if I can get a good view. That's a pretty good view right there. But you can see very, very small. Got the Camaro front end. We got Kroger up here on the hood. You can see the little boxes on the hood that are the brackets that mount the hood braces. But even that, very, very, very clean. The hood pins are taped down. You see the little black marks. But again, very, very clean. Like, this is the most boring race win ever, and that's why I'm not keeping it, because there's no race detail at all. We got Chevy up here. You can see we've got the air filter container, but it's all just a plastic block in there. You can add some detail with some model paint and stuff, but there's not much to see. Nationwide banner up here, a couple of the little tear-off triangles. That's race damage, or race detail, right? That's got to count for something. Underneath the car, though, we do have the Gen 5 chassis is actually what they were using at this point. What does that mean? It means it has nothing up here, but it's a plastic block engine type that started in 2013 with the Gen 6 car, but they could kind of transition it back to this Nationwide model. And then you can see the rear suspension doesn't work, but it has all the painted components back there. So it is all there. It just doesn't move or have anything specific. But up here you can see it's just a kind of shield that they screw on. So overall, the car is, I don't know what the word is. The paint scheme is interesting for sure. The car really is kind of a bummer because of the lack of actual, ooh, phone's sliding around on my tripod. Here, there we go. It is a little annoying that there's a lack of race detail, but, you know, I guess what are you going to do about it? It was, you know, 7 years ago now, but it's a good one for Kevin Harvick collectors. It's just not a super raced up version for sure, but that'll pretty much wrap up this review. I don't really have anything else to show off on it, unfortunately, but if you have enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new for daily diecast content. Also be sure to turn on the bell. I got a lot of diecast reviews coming out this weekend, so if you haven't already and watched the other ones, go check them out, but otherwise turn on that bell because they're just going to keep rolling out all weekend long while I'm in Kansas. So hope you guys enjoy them. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next diecast review.